Without even knowing it, our work environments can be very risky and dangerous. Occupational health nurses can help you minimise this risk by promoting and maintaining the health of your employees. Wendy Spence is an occupational health nurse who can help your business and your employees through monitoring, treatment, education, hazard identification, and control. Wendy does annual health screenings at Peter Simon's panel beating.
In panel beating, the key things are noise and chemicals and isocyanates. So for the noise we do hearing tests.
As I do this, any problems with your ears, sore ears, discharging ears or anything like that? No, that's all looking great.
For the chemicals and isocyanates we do lung function tests, skin assessment and an occupational health questionnaire.
And what I need you to do is to take a deep breath in, to put the tube inside your mouth and to blow as hard as you can for as long as you can. So, deep breath in, tube in the mouth and blow. Push, 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 push. Good. Excellent.
Panel beating is a complex industry, which has had a lot of improvement over the years in terms of health and safety.
When I first started, which was in the early 80s, the protection was basically just your overalls. The products that we were working with, I don't think people really understood the impact that they were having on people's health. But as we've progressed and like where we are today, we have spray suits and gloves and headgear, so the whole thing has changed dramatically.
The paints that are used in this industry have harmful chemicals in them, such as isocyanates.
Isocyanates is a type of chemical, and why we're interested in that is because it has a health effect of causing sensitisation to the lungs.
Peter Simons, owner of this business, works hard to ensure that his staff keep safe at work. He believes that all businesses should make the basic investment of occupational health monitoring.
I think not enough places do monitoring of it. But from a business owner's point of view, you do need to have them checked.
The key reason for coming here was because there was a legal requirement for monitoring, but in addition to that, Peter is one of those good employers who wants to do the right thing by his staff, and they do deal with a number of other chemicals which don't have legal controls on them, but he wants to make sure that people aren't being affected by that, so we do a series of tests for those as well.
The Croxley Stationery Factory uses a large variety of machinery. Workers in this kind of industry are often prone to developing strains from the very repetitive workload. Brett works in the envelope department and often finds the work very straining on his back.
You've got to pick up a knife, quite a heavy steel knife, probably weighs about 2 kilos.
Yeah.
And you've got to reach over the back and you've got to position it. So you're like this, you can't, you are like that.
Yeah.
And that makes your back sore.
Croxley's occupational health nurse, Jan Saxton, works in a team with Wendy to develop strategies to prevent any work-related injuries.
My role for Jan is as a coach and a mentor, and also to use my expertise in setting up specific programs. So Jan's role is to roll out the actual occupational health tasks. She does them and she does work with me in setting up programs, but I've probably got a different level of knowledge, and that's more of my role, is that managing and overseeing. Part of what we're trying to do is to identify those risks and to manage them before they cause effects. So you're actually doing risk management, and you're trying to promote and maintain the health of people, and at the same time, because you're doing that prevention, you're going to save money from lost time injuries, damage to property and effects on the people.
Enviro Waste is a national company which deals with hazardous chemicals, waste and recycling. Robin Stewart is Enviro Waste's Health and Safety Manager. She is a qualified occupational health nurse, but is part of the management team, so she has a different set of skills to other occupational health nurses.
As you become less technical, you become more managerial, and I've become more managerial, and by doing that you've actually managed to get a wider, broader role in health and safety.
Robin has developed a unique safety culture within the company, specifically through a health and safety program called STARS.
STARS is an initiative that's come through the EnviroWaste. What we recognised is that we had a robust health and safety system and business management system, but we were continuing to harm people. The key is to have people to think about what they're doing before they go and do it. What makes the difference is looking at people's attitudes, their values, their thinking around themselves and the workplace. And yes, we've had some positive spin-off. You know, as we've done this program in the last 18 months, there has been a tremendously increased awareness of safety. And that's because everyone everywhere is taking responsibility for safety. It's because everyone from the senior managers down are interacting with each other about safety and having positive safety contacts with one another. It's really important that safety does not stop in the workplace, that it is taken home so that employees teach, and by example and just by their attitudes and values, they're actually teaching their family how to be safe. EnviroWaste place an emphasis on health and safety and the well-being of their employees, so they are unusual in the fact that they will put funding behind that. Having a passionate senior management team about health and safety has made such a tremendous difference to A, my role, and B, to the safety of this company.
Occupational health is there to prevent injuries and to manage risk, and an occupational health nurse has the skills to do that. So whether they're the small industry or the large industry, we provide a service that meets that particular need.
Occupational health nurses like Wendy, Jan and Robin can help your business by identifying hazards and promoting the health of your employees.